find people.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Potato! Expelliarmus!
Good.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Confringo.
Come on,
Revelio.
brother. Ooh, a better mask? Oh, no, here. This one's better. The one that I have is better. Because it has more offense, though. It goes 4 on defense, but takes away 12 on offense. That's no bueno.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Someone there?
Oh, this guy, bro.
Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge your death.
Accio.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Okay, what's that up there? Oh, that's one of those potions.
Confringo.
We gotta go in the mine.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Accio.
Confringo.
I won't rest till you're dead.
Potato. Stupid. Repulsor. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after
Come on, little one,
accidents
that's
were
all you got.
reported. Now I see why.
Oh, good. I actually needed one of those. Oh, I actually need a lot more than that. So I can do the trials. Anything down there?
Revelio.
Yeah. I'm not going down there, brother. You're
I don't
crazy.
see any goblins in these webs.
Too too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Revelio.
I guess we gotta go down there either way.
Over here!
Accio.
Why do this out? Only the next.
Oh, cabrón. Okay.
I won't.
Accio.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Okay, so that's the way we gotta go.
Oh.
But there's gotta be something back here.
Confringo.
Revelio.
A wizard mannequin. Okay. Okay, new goggles. Are they better than the mask? I actually like the mask, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people
Oh,
goosebumps.
thank God I'm finding more mallow sweet, brother.
Eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo.
Wait, let me check this side.
Confringo.
I mean, I might not use it, but I can sell it.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
Yeah, which one?
Potato. Stupefy.
Actually, they're way
Confringo.
more.
Revelio.
A bag over here. Okay, so this is the way we
We're
gotta.
making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Damn, I didn't see that. Is Incendio better in this situation over here? Let me put Incendio over here.
Incendio.
Yeah, same shit. What I died, bro. Oh no. That's disgusting, bro. What's over here? Ooh. Okay, this one's not better than the one that I have. I just like the mask, bro. Unless it's a better mask, I'm not gonna change it. I like this one. Anything over here? Yeah, we gotta explore everywhere we
Still
go,
not
bro.
seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I
I'm
not?
ready.
You haven't had mushroom stew? You will regret coming here.
Get away with that.
No! I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Yeah, whatever.
What an unfortunate end for you.
Accio.
Why don't you come up here and...
Accio.
Potato!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Cabalsa.
I feel as though you're not even trying.
We're not finished yet.
Yeah.
Confringo. Accio. Cabalsa. Expelliarmus.
Uy, cabrón.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Cabalsa. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much a rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What do we need though?
Revelio. I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
To get up there?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, you don't know what I've been through, brother.
Revelio. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
Well, this is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Oh yeah, right here.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Brother, you're not thinking straight.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We
Ah,
could use
damn.
your help with something.
Everyone knows
He's
everything
waiting
about me.
for me near a goblin mine.
But I'm
Would
always
you be
doing it and
willing to
everything.
help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I
Wow.
grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay.
Revelio.
Let's see how that language sounds like. Oh, is it all the way up there in the mountain? What's up, brother?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Damn.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock
Those are the
care so
keepers.
much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
That's true.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Alright, let's see if we
I
can
shall
do this.
see you soon.
Clever.
Revelio.
I mean, you guys know I like fighting. What is that? There was a chest? Oh, was it a chest? Here. Oh. No way. There's no way I'm stuck. Okay. Are you ready, brother? Let's go. Gotta follow my lead, brother. Yeah.
The door is looking at us.
Yes, of course.
Come on, let's go. You're gonna get caught.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
¿Será para eso nomás? Guess so.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else
Accio.
altogether.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Revelio.
Hey, we gotta fight him either way.
What let's see the world now? No! Why can't I hit you?
Oh, what am I doing?
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Being watched by a door. Confringo.
What's that for?
Also. Accio.
Yeah. Nothing else is happening, so.
Revelio. Confringo.
That might be. Hold on.
Accio.
I don't know. Let's get out of here.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to a schematic. For building
Revelio.
something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
But first, let's fight.
Descendo!
since before you were born. Let's get this over with. Stop it!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is
Yeah.
more complex than I had expected.
You have no idea, brother.
Confringo. Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Depulso. Revelio. Revelio.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
I know, brother. Give me a second.
Accio. Revelio.
Schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. There must be more notes around here. What could they
Confringo.
Let's see if that's better than the one I have.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not the entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
There's really nothing important here. Wow.
Confringo. Revelio.
Not your best moment, I fear.
I won't rest.
Accio. Depulso.
I won't rest. Why he's coming with such arrogance?
Expelliarmus.
Descendo.
Easily diverted.
Accio.
Stupid one for the coward.
Confringo.
Get accustomed to that. There.
Confringo.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio. Accio.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
That's not where we gotta go, bro.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Go, buddy. This is the way we go out.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Confringo.
I don't have level 2 Alhomora yet, bro.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Oh, we gotta go out this way, right?
Can we please talk about... Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Alright, where's Lodgok?
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site.
Isadora, right?
She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her.
Was it Isadora?
She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Oh,
Yes.
Miriam.
But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard.
That's nice.
So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned.
Oh, she died, brother.
More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
He might have.
After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Damn, that mask looks badass.